assisted by Jeff McClain. The officials for the night's contest are Jimmy Mills, Jack Gilmore, and Jason Booth. Ladies and gentlemen, Mountaineer basketball begins now.
All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Roland Weir Whitley Court here in Berea, Kentucky, as we have some Division III women's basketball coming at you all today as our Berea College Lady Mountaineers face off against the Piedmont College Lions, which should be an exciting game. Coming in this game, the Mountaineers are currently first in the USA South Athletic Conference, and the Piedmont Lions are second. So, 1 and 2 matchup right here should be really exciting, and let's get it going as Berea gets their first bucket to go off of a jumper from Green. And that's something that Green's really been working hard on this year, expanding her game a little bit, being able to hit that mid-range jumper with some touch. Lions moving the ball around the perimeter now. Trying to feed it inside. Turned around. Can't get anything to go right there. The drive and no good on the shot. That was number 40 Washington with the miss right there. Vanover kicks it up to Combs. Combs inside. Can't get that one to go. Green gets the rebound. Can't get the putback either, and Walker controls the rebound for the Lions. Lions get it inside, defended well by the Mountaineers. Combs gets that rebound, skips it up to Hampton. Hampton coming into this game first in scoring in the conference at 21 points a game, shooting a remarkable 51% from deep. Vanover with it, back to Combs. Combs the drive inside, back to Green. Green with the jumper, and no good, rattles out. Walker secures that rebound. The other way in transition, the left-hand layup is no good, but she was fouled, got the contact, so she's going to the line for 2. All right, and so my name's Lane. I'll be providing your play-by-play, and sitting next to me, going to provide a little color commentary, see what's up to the people.
What's up? My name is Brandon Ray, and I'm a freshman here.
Young guy. We'll teach him the ropes. And she knocks down that free throw right there. That is number 0, Price. And coming in this game, Price is averaging 12.5 points a game. Pretty efficient scoring. And I expect her to get a lot more touches offensively. But we're tied up at 2 with just over 8 minutes to go in this first period. Mountaineers looking to be aggressive early. Get their shooters in good scoring position.
Absolutely.
Lanham with it. Back out to Hampton. Hampton pull-up jumper and knocks that one down. And good recognition by Hampton right there to see the defense playing off for a little bit, and good confidence to knock down that jumper.
Absolutely. She's been really impressive this year as a freshman, coming in putting up big numbers. Last game she had 21 in the first half.
She shot really well from deep that night too. I believe she was 5 of 7 from deep in the first half.
Absolutely.
Shooting 51% from deep on the year, which is leading the conference. As Vanover drives it in, gets the foul, can't get the shot to go, but she's going to the line for 2.
Her first, team's first.
And she knocks down, or missed that first one.
Vanover at the line.
And number 2 is good, splits the free throws there. Checking in for the Lions, number 15, Ackerman, and number 31, Newkirk. Price coming the other way for the Lions, looking to get something going here. Berea has the 3-point lead right now. You can hear the crowd a little bit yelling, "Carry." This crowd has a history with Price. Last year, they were really letting her know that she was her favorite player. Puts the ball on the floor, gets the contact. Can't get the shot to go, but back to the line. And you can see it from the Mountaineers here early, just wanting to be aggressive and get to the line, force the issue, and perhaps get the Lions in some foul trouble.
With number 1 and number 2 going against each other, this could come down to some free throws, so hey.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming into this game, the Mountaineers shooting 68% from the free throw line, and the Lions are currently at 60%. So the numbers give the Mountaineers the advantage, but you never know. And splits those free throws, so 1 and 2. And there's going to be a foul called on the floor. You're going to say it was on Hampton. It's going to be her first.
The foul is on number 3. Hampton, her first. Team second.
Rebound goes to Combs, skips it up court to Lanham. Lanham 2-on-2 break. The right hand layup. And that's some good leadership from your senior right there to be able to take it on the break and recognize that she's got enough space to put that one in. Price inside, left hand, no good. Combs with the rebound. Coming the other way.
Oh.
Dropped the handle right there, got a break. Lanham shoots the long jumper, no good. Price going the other way. Pushing it in transition. Shoots the floater off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound.
And Green with the rebound.
Putting in a little work right there, but couldn't quite get that one to go. And a couple of players in for the Lions. We got number 2, Kayla McKenzie coming in as well. Number 34, Walker. And number 15, Ackerman checking in as well. Tried to feed it down low, batting the ball away, and they come away with that steal. That's Ackerman. And baseline drive. Green looked like she might have been able to get that block there, but brought that hand down. And, you know, anytime they see that, the officials are going to call it.
Absolutely.
Green, her first. Team's third.
It's going to send number 2, Chinsey, to the line.
Chinsey at the line.
Knocks down that first one, gives Berea the 5-point lead.
This is big in college for me because, like, my girls' team back at home was not good whatsoever. So to have a girls' team honestly outperforms our men's team here is just, like, incredible.
Yeah, the women's basketball team here at Berea has a long history and culture of winning, and they do a really good job of, you know, getting players that fit the system, that are willing to work hard and sacrifice for each other. And the results, I mean, you can see it in that 21-2 record.
Absolutely. There's no one on the team that I see that just tries to shoot for themselves. They're always about getting everybody involved.
Absolutely. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Errant pass right there, and it goes out of bounds over the head of Lanham. So Piedmont down 4 here. 5 minutes remaining in this first period. Till they want to get it inside. They like to look at the post. They got the one-on-one matchup that they wanted, but
good defense from Nikisha Green.
Yeah, no easy buckets when Green's down there. Vanover kicks it to Combs. Combs steps into the 3. Can't get that one to go. Rice gets the rebound. Skips it up court, 1-on-2. Gets past her defender, lays it up and in. And 1 possession game now. Mountaineers looking a little rushed offensively the past couple of possessions. You know, a turnover and a quick shot. Really would like to execute and get something going here and maybe extend that lead to more than 1 possession. Hampton, Green, pick and roll. Green. Hampton blocked. That's why they say follow your shot, kids. The step back jumper from Vanover, can't get that to go. Combs saves it over her head. Wow, what an effort play. Gets it back.
Shot.
And you like to see the hustle right there from Combs, saving that one out of bounds with a little bit of flair, but can't quite get the result that you want. Lions once again looking to feed it down low into the post. Get it in there, up and under the arms of Green. She gets the contact, gets the bucket, so she's going to the line for an extra one. And once you let her work down that far in position, it's kind of hard to stop her from that point. Checking in for the Mountaineers, number 2, Williams, and number 25, Love. And in for the Lions, number 4, Wiley. And that free throw rattles out. No good. Foul called on the rebound. It's going to be number 15, Ackerman.
Foul is on number 15 for Piedmont. Ackerman.
So all tied up at 8, just under 4. Vanover has the rock. And you can really just see the focus, keep getting it back into the teeth of the defense. Ball is stolen away. Washington on the break, gets it to go. Easy shot right there, and Piedmont takes their first lead of the game. We have a timeout called on the floor. So with 3.5 remaining in this first period, the score is Berea 8, Piedmont 10. All right, and we're set to resume the action here. It's going to be Mountaineer basketball. So they're down 2 at this point, and definitely want to be able to come away with the basket, tie this up here. Little weave offense, pass and cut. Combs shoots the floater, can't get that one to go. Love fighting for the rebound.
What a take.
You like the aggression from Vanover right there, trying to get it all the way around her defender, just couldn't get it to go. And checking in for the Mountaineers, number 12, Kristen Barnes. And Barnes, another senior in this team that provides a lot of good leadership. Throwing it up to Combs. Looking inside. And they're reading that passing lane really well. Somehow Berea maintains the possession.
Oh, what a take!
And Williams with a smooth pass fake and inside layup created just enough separation and hesitation from her defender to slip right in between the two of them.
I'm not gonna lie, we got some buckets on the team.
A lot of talent out there. Takes it inside, gets the layup to go, and that's Washington for 2. So a little bit of a back and forth right here, and this is exactly what you expect from the 1 and 2 team. Williams has her shot blocked, gets it back in the corner. Barnes the drive, the left hand off the glass, no good, but she's going to the line, created just enough contact. And checking into the game, number 23,
Michaela Szymanski.
Shemansky?
Shemansky.
Hopefully we're not butchering that. And Barnes going to the line. That first one rattles out, no good. And Barnes lining up for number 2. And knocks that one down, splits the free throw. So Barnes really, last year was in the top 3 of the conference at 87% free throw shooting. So really consistent from the line right there, and one of those misses was rare. She inbounds it to Wiley, back up the court. Washington with it at the top of the key. Gets past her defender, shot is blocked by Love, and Love chases down the rebound, skips it up court to Williams. Williams got the break and poked away from behind. Wiley to Washington. Has the open 3, decided against it.
This has been a really quick game, going back and forth. No time to really set up an offense. It's kind of been just fast break transition.
No, both teams really just wanting to get out on the break and score as number 23, Shemansky, shoots that jumper and knocks that one down, giving Piedmont the largest lead of the game at 3. Hampton to Combs. Combs on the drive. Shot is blocked and gets it back. Try to throw up another shot. Blocked once more, and it's going to be Berea basketball out of bounds. And a little frustration from the Mountaineers offense right here. Getting a couple of shot attempts. They just can't get one to go through the hoop. And refs having a little discussion. Not entirely sure what that was about. And Williams gets it into Love. Back to Combs.
Oh, what
Good
a move.
fake. Skips it cross court to Hampton. Hampton for 3. And missed just about everything right there. Washington going the other way. Passes it down low. They decide to pull it back out. Price fakes the 3-pointer. And the little dump down pass, no good. Williams finally comes away with it. And the Lions had a good shot right there, just couldn't knock that one down. And Hampton creates the contact going to the line.
Foul is on number 13.
And checking in for the first time in a couple of games, returning from injury, number 45, Isis Hill. And, personally, I'm a big fan of Hill. I think she does a lot of the nitty-gritty things that really don't necessarily show up in the box score that definitely contribute to winning, such as rebounding and just being an interior presence, deterring the playmakers from driving in there. And, when you see a big body down there, you're a little hesitant to go ahead and attack her.
Absolutely. And if you go down there, you're more likely going to get blocked.
More than likely. That's why this Mountaineers team has such a good 1-2 punch at the center position. When Green's out, you have Hill in, and when Hill goes back out, Green's coming in. Faking the 3, trying to feed it down low. The pull-up jumper is no good. Rebound Hill. And 1 second difference, no. They just kill the shot clock. And so the Mountaineers are going to hold for the last one, with the potential to decrease the lead to 1 or potentially tie it up going into the second. Williams off the screen, tried to get the contact, can't get that one to go. Ball goes out of bounds.
Ackerman
checking in for the Lions, number 15, Ackerman. It's going to be Williams the inbound. Gets it up to Combs to Barnes. Tried to skip it across court. Price with 1 second left throws it up from half. Ooh, nearly got that one to go. So a pretty exciting first quarter in the books. Score is Berea 11, Piedmont 14, and we'll be back.
You can low-key do this to like especially the way you know the game of basketball.
You get stats? Stats? At halftime? Oh, y'all don't do it every quarter? No, we don't have
Okay, so we're set to resume our second quarter of action here. Pretty competitive through the first, a one-possession game. It's going to be the Lions with the basketball to start. So Price playing particularly well. And Washington with the ball at the top of the key. Stuck in the corner, throws it into the back court, saved it right at the line. That one was close. And the turnaround jumper, no good, late into the shot clock. Good defense from the Mountaineers right there, forcing them into a bad shot.
We need a nice bucket right here. No rushing. Good shot from KB.
Good move from Barnes right there to create that separation. Just can't quite get the result on that one. It's going to be Price with it, and the Mountaineers coming out in a little higher pressure defense, wanting to force their ball handlers into some mistakes and perhaps get some easy buckets going the other way in transition. Down low to Price, gets past the defender, and Piedmont comes away with that rebound, shoots a long three-pointer, no good. Rebound Williams. And just like I talked about earlier, you know, Hill making a difference already. Got a couple rebounds in that block shot right there. Hampton shoots the quick floater, no good.
Seems like everything's going in and out for Berea.
Throws it up court. Price chases it down.
Oh.
And I'm not sure if she was blocked or just rushed, but she definitely heard the footsteps, and that altered the shot. Hampton tried to get past her defender, but she met with the contact. And they're going to say she was in the shooting motion, so she's going to the line. Checking in for the Lions, number 31, Newkirk. And in for the Mountaineers, number 22, Leah Parker. So she misses that first one. Really would like to have both of these, but you need to get that one. And knocks down that free throw right there, splits them. So Mountaineers come out in a little bit of a struggle from the free throw line to start.
It's our first point in like 4 minutes. Good D.
Hill with another impact on defense and turned the ball over right there, gave it right back to the Lions. And that's a little frustrating. You do the dirty work on the defensive end, and then you finally get the ball back and you just give it away. As they knock down that jumper, Wiley with the 10-footer. Hampton has it at the top. Pick and roll from Hill. In the corner, shoots the three. Parker a little too strong that time. Lanham fighting for the rebound, and going to say they got a little tangled up right there. Foul is on number 4, Wiley. Checking in for the Lions, number 2, McKenzie. And Lanham gets it into Hampton. Trying to create a little room for Hill to operate down low.
Definitely see a mismatch right there. Need to feed her down low.
Yep, Berea likes to space the floor. They got 4 shooters and 1 great rebounder down there. Williams with the drive, can't get it to go. Price picks it up, saves it, going up court to Washington. Gets past her defender a little too easy right there, and got to have a couple more Mountaineers back in transition. So Piedmont takes a 6-point lead with 7 minutes remaining in our first half. Mountaineers really looking to get something going here. Only got 2 points since that first quarter.
Berea seems a little distraught this quarter. Just need to focus on and play the game of basketball they know how to play.
Absolutely. Williams with the inside drive gets past
the and one.
Count the basket. She's going to the line for 1 more. And that may be the momentum play that you needed to get this thing going a little bit. You know, you just got to see one go through the roof. Absolutely. And checking in for the Mountaineers, number 1, Vanover.
Basket is good by Williams.
And Williams lining up for her and 1 free throw.
Good.
Knocks it down, and that makes it a 3-point game. Berea got to get a couple stops here, and you might be able to take back the lead or tie it up, and that would be ideal before going back into the half. Price shoots the lefty three, knocks it down from deep, and the lead right back at 6. So you get 3 points, you give up 3 points. And it doesn't really matter how much you score if you let them score as well. Vanover shoots the jumper, no good. Skips it all the way up court, out on the break. A little ahead of herself. Price fakes the three, side steps. No good on that one. Rebound, Lions. And they decide to slow things down here a little bit. Spins past her defender. Feed down low, right hand shot, good off the glass. And number 31, Newkirk with that basket.
Fremont seems to have a lot of hard-working individuals on their team there.
Yep, really it's started on the defensive end tonight. They got a couple of good passing lane steals that they've been able to anticipate where the ball's going and jump it at the right time.
Absolutely. Number 0, their point guard seems to be pretty decent. And a
Parker knocks down that step back three right there, and you better guard her because that's what she loves to do. She is a shooter.
We need to get her going this game. Get on the run. Maybe she'll drop 30 from the line.
And no good from Washington. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up and in, and the inside moves continue to work for the Lions, and they just keep pushing it down low and getting good results. Williams calls for the pick and roll from Hill. And looking for the contact, couldn't get the call. It said she took one too many steps in. Turnover, Williams. Checking in for the Mountaineers, number 5, Combs, and number 25, Love. And Mountaineers now in this full court press. Want to put a little more pressure on the ball handlers. Think they've had it a little too easy. And Berea's really got to start packing the paint because they keep pushing it down there every time. Force them to hit a couple shots and then readjust. Price with it outside. All the way to the rim. Can't get the layup to go.
Foul on 31, Nurkic.
And checking in for the Lions, number 23, Shumansky. And Vanover with the ball, so the Mountaineers are down 7 right now. Got to string together a couple of good offensive possessions and get some stops as well to get back into this. Combs past her defender, flips it out to the corner. Mountaineers just looking a little pressured. Vanover inside, can't get the layup to go, fighting for the rebound. They come away with it. Price leading the Lions down the court. Trying to set it up, get some room to operate. Down low, left hand, and no good, but she's fouled on the shot. Going to the line for 2. It's going to be number 2, McKenzie.
Foul on, it looked like 22, Leah Parker.
And she misses that first one. And number 2 is good, so splits the free throws there. Checking in for the Mountaineers is going to be number 3, Aaliyah Hampton. And going to be looking for Hampton to get going here relatively soon. You know, such a big scorer and key part of this offense for the Mountaineers. Really hasn't been doing too great tonight. And the ball is going to stay with the Mountaineers. It's going to be Combs to inbound underneath.
Mountaineers keep rushing. They need to slow it down some.
Back to Hampton in the corner. Thought about the 3. Ball stolen away by Washington. the pull-up jumper, and she knocks that one down, giving them the 10-point lead, largest lead of the game. The Mountaineers just falling into a couple too many turnovers. As Vanover misses that left-hand layup, Lions pushing it the other direction.
Oh,
looking to get it inside the post. Might have a mismatch down there. It looks like the Lions playing with a two-big lineup, something that Berea usually tries to stay away from as they space the floor, and Piedmont continues to score well.
And they're hitting about every shot they take.
All right, now these last 2.5 minutes are going to be important for the Mountaineers. Can you get some momentum going into the half? Combs fighting for the rebound. Love comes away with it, gives it up to Parker. Parker right hand and blocked out of bounds. Checking in for the Lions, it's number 10, Answered. And number 2, Williams checking in as well. Combs gets it into Williams.
Oh, what a move. Good crossover. Oh.
Met by a defender, puts the second shot up, and no good on that one either. And they're going to say that she's a little tangled up. Foul goes to Combs. And Mountaineers getting the ball inside, getting some relatively good looks at the rim. They just, story of the game so far, can't put it through, can't finish.
Yeah, I think the best decision right here might be to back off with the full court press and worry about scoring inside. It seems like Piedmont continuously is scoring from in the paint.
Yep, I'd say you gotta, get back in transition like you were saying, really pack that paint right there, because, Piedmont hasn't hit a whole lot of threes. I would force them to start hitting some outside shots.
Absolutely.
Vanover with it now, less than 2 minutes remaining in this first half, and it's do or die time for the Mountaineers. Start making a run, and had a great look at the basket. Combs misses the left hand. And it's going to be a reaching foul on the floor. Going to give that to Parker. Checking in for the Mountaineers, number 12, Barnes.
Barnes checking back in for Berea.
And it's going to be Hansard to inbound underneath the basket for the Lions.
Good. Good defense.
And
forcing a timeout.
Yep. Timeout called on the floor with 1.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Score is Berea 18, Piedmont 30. And we're ready to get back into the action here. It's going to be the Lions basketball up 12 currently. And for the Mountaineers, you really got to get a stop and start stringing something together right here.
Yes, that's what we need right there, is forcing outside shots, because look.
Yep, exactly like we were talking about, they haven't hit too many tonight, so force them to start hitting a couple, and then you can readjust. But, you got to they got to earn that respect from the three-point line.
Absolutely, especially with how many bigs they have in the game so far. It looks like they had a couple girls that were pretty good size that could really protect the paint. So,
absolutely, and Barnes with the ball on the short corner, skips it up to Hampton.
This is a big possession right here. We need a nice score, a good bucket, and some good momentum leading into the half.
Yep, got 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Williams all the way inside and just cannot get the roll. I know what coach is going to go into the locker room saying. It's going to be two things. You got to watch the turnovers. We're giving away too many possessions. And number 2, you got to knock down some layups. At the end of the day, you're getting good looks. You just got to be able to finish them. Takes a little more concentration. But really, if you're the Mountaineers, you'd like to get a stop here and score one more time just to put it within 10 going into the half. Thought about shooting the three, decided it against it. Hansard on the drive, right hand, gets that one to go. And the Lions continue to get good looks inside and convert them as well. Vanover dribbling off the foot of Price. Price picks it up.
We need to stop right here.
Yep, and Piedmont coach telling them to slow it down, use that clock. Players hit the floor, and we got a jump ball on the floor. Jump floor on the ball, you know what I'm saying.
Number 0 for Piedmont is really impressive with the way that she hustles for the ball, and her defense seems to be really, really nice.
Yep, Price definitely the leader of this team, a senior guard, and she's been great for them her whole career. Can't get that layup to go, ball goes out of bounds as time expires. And they're going to say that's good enough, we're going to the half. So a little bit of work to be done if you're the Mountaineers. With our halftime score, Berea 18, Piedmont 32. Make sure you stay tuned and we'll be back with our second half.